everybody, welcome back to Chortle Games. I'm Jake.
And I'm Steven, not hungover. I don't drink, I promise. I just have a headache, and there are lights.
He's just too cool. He's got to wear his sunglasses. So I should have
sunglasses
just gone
inside.
and found
That's
my
the peak of
sunglasses,
cool.
but my sunglasses are polarized, and I can't see anything. But anyway, this is Forward Compatible, one of our series that we do here on the channel, where we take a look back at a game that we played at least 5 years ago, and we see if it's forward compatible with who we are today. So this is a series we've been doing a lot. We've done a lot of different games. We've done Force Unleashed. We've done I can only think of the one that we're about to do. We've done Alan Wake. We've done Bastion. We just did Republic Commando. And now we have another forward compatible week coming your way. Steven, what is the new forward compatible game that we announced in the podcast? But if people didn't watch this is the first time they're hearing it.
Well, if you didn't watch the podcast, then what are you doing? Go back and watch it.
That's true.
I'll wait.
It airs right before this every Monday at 12 o'clock Central Time. So,
okay, now that you're back from watching the podcast, it's Castle Crashers. I don't know what I'm going to say about this one. Honestly, I haven't thought about this at all, but I think that's kind of appropriate for this game. So here's what we're going for.
I can't wait.
Here's what we're going for. So with it being the month of February, I wanted to do a review with Anna, so it could be like
his wife.
Hey, we're playing my wife. We're playing a co-op game, so that we can recommend a co-op game to other couples. That is a game that pretty much anyone can pick up and play, and that kind of encompasses what Castle Crashers is. It is just a side-scrolling beat 'em up where you play as one of 4, probably more, I don't remember, knights who are trying to save the princess. And it's like if an adult animation was made into like a wacky beat 'em up kind of, but like not hardcore adult animation, like Bob's Burgers level of adult animation, more so, where it's like not like overly crude. It's just like something maybe your kids shouldn't watch, but like your middle schoolers and up are probably fine. That's kind of how Castle Crashers is.
Okay.
I know that's like a really long-winded description, but I think you'll get it, because like the worst offense.
You took me on a journey there. My mind went a lot of different places to end up where we are.
I did. Like the worst thing that happens in this game that I remember is there's this level that you go through the forest, and it's 4 players, and you've got like your melee weapon. You can use a bow. Then you've got like a magic attack that you can do. And like the color of your knight, like there's yellow, red,
green and blue, right?
Blue and green, yeah. And so that determines like your element. Like blue is ice, I think. Yellow is maybe lightning. Red is fire. Green is poison, something like that. And there are a bunch of unlockable characters, so you can get different abilities as well. But so the worst thing that I remember, like the most, I guess you could say offensive thing, but it was just gross, was like there's this level where you're in the forest, and there's this giant bear. And for some reason, every animal in the forest has diarrhea. Like, every single one of them. I don't know, because back then, when we all played the Xbox 360, we all thought that poop jokes were funny. And there's this giant bear, and it also has diarrhea. And it's chasing after you, and you ride on top of these deer. But guess what, Jake? The deer also have diarrhea. And they're just running away from this bear. Yeah. That's what we're in for this week, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Here's a diarrhea bear.
Let's run away from this diarrhea bear on our diarrhea deer.
And I haven't told Anna about this at all, and I cannot wait for her to see this.
So I'm excited about this one because this is a special forward compatible. Obviously, like Steven said, it being Valentine's Day, we're going to have his wife playing this game with him, and she's going to be in part of the review. And so this is going to be a really interesting week because she has never played this game. And so she is looking at it with very fresh eyes. And then this is something that you played a long time ago, but now you're going to get to kind of play it with her. and kind of also experience it with fresh eyes. So I can't wait to see how this goes.
It's like double filtering my nostalgia.
Uh-huh.
Where like I remember really enjoying this game. Like I played it with one friend, occasionally two friends, way back in like 2012, 2013, something like that. And I remember having a really good time. And with forward compatible with what we do with these reviews, it's like I'm able to play through the game again and see if I enjoy it today. But sometimes the nostalgia can still play a role where it's like, oh, I remember this. Those were the days. And now it's like I have both the experience of playing it again and also the fresh eyes of my own wife just being like, possibly, why did you enjoy this? So I kind of be like, oh, so this is a bad game. But she is, and just to add a disclaimer here, Anna does not play video games very often. She plays some Rocket League with me occasionally. She plays Beat Saber. Like she likes video games, but she never like grew up playing consoles and stuff like I did. She had like a DS. She played Lego Star Wars and stuff like that. But stuff like this is new for her. So it's going to be interesting kind of seeing the perspective of someone like me who plays games way too much, as well as someone who doesn't play them ever, kind of seeing if we can come to terms on whether or not it's a good game. And we're both going to be in the review, so that's going to be interesting.
It is going to be probably one of the more unique experiences for forward compatible. And if you like it, let us know, because we think it's going to be good, and we want to do more like it. But is there anything else you want to talk about the game, Steven?
I mean, it is one of those games that I remember you're supposed to play through it multiple times, because when you beat the game with a character, you unlock another character depending on the character that you beat it as. Which is why I'm hoping that we can beat this game at least once. But I'm expecting us to enjoy it. I'm expecting us to have a good time. And that, I am setting the lowest of bars for this game, which is why this review is gonna, I don't know if it's gonna be really easy to write or really hard to write, because I'm expecting to be like, the story is non-existent, but I mean, what do you want me to say?
There's a diarrhea bear. Like, what do you want?
There's a diarrhea bear.
That kind of threw story out the window.
Yeah, it did. So like, I'm expecting this to be just such a chill forward compatible week, because it's like I'm not gonna bring out my best material for Castle Crashers. You know, I'm gonna try to make the review probably funnier than other ones, not take itself too seriously, because that's kind of the theme of this week. We're just gonna have fun. It's the game. That's the truest testament to the game, as far as I can remember it, is just have fun.
Well,
stay out of the woods.
Stay out of the woods and just have fun. Well, I cannot wait to see how this week goes, and I hope you guys are excited about it as well. Steven is going to be streaming Castle Crashers all week long, so be sure to stay tuned to Chortle Games. You can follow us on YouTube at chortlegames.com. You can possibly follow us on Facebook at Chortle Games to watch, and Twitch Chortle_games to watch. This is going to be one of our first games that we review on console, so we may not be able to stream it to all platforms at once. Be sure to subscribe to us on Chortle Games YouTube, and also follow us in our Discord. You can join our Discord down there. We have a channel specifically for forward compatible, so we can keep you updated on where this is going to be going out to. But anyway, just be looking forward to these streams throughout the week, and then we'll have a review sometime for you next week. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you very, very soon with some diarrhea bears and diarrhea deer in Castle Crashers.
And other diuretic animals. Probably.
But hopefully no diarrhea, Steven and Anna. That would be gross.
Like and subscribe for more diuretic animals.
All right, we'll see you soon, guys.